We thank you, O Monolith, for revealing the cunning plans of your enemies to us. May your light shine down on the souls of the brave soldiers who gave their lives in service to your will. Monolith is more than just a faction in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R universe. They are a symbol of obsession, corruption, and the enigmatic forces at the heart of the zone. Over the course of Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, and Call of Pripyat, they act as gatekeepers to the zone's greatest mysteries, embodying its most terrific truths. But who are they really? Where did they come from? And what is the ultimate cost of their devotion? In this video, we'll explore the origins, ideology, and downfall of Monolith, along with their chilling methods of control, their advanced weaponry, and their role in the broader narrative of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series. Prepare for a journey into the heart of darkness, where faith meets madness, and humanity is twisted beyond recognition. Monolith's story begins like so many others in the zone, with curiosity and ambition. In the early days, a group of stalkers became captivated by the legends surrounding a mythical artifact known as the Monolith. This alien crystal, rumored to reside at the very center of the zone, was said to grant any wish to those brave or foolish enough to seek it. But the allure of the wish granter was a carefully constructed lie. Unknown to these stalkers, the Monolith was not a gift, but a trap. Behind the artifact lay the machinations of the Sea Consciousness, a shadowy collective responsible for the zone's creation. These stalkers were not chosen saviors. They were pawns, lured to the center to serve as protectors of the Sea Consciousness's secrets. The transformation of these explorers into Monolith soldiers is one of the most sinister stories in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R universe. What began as curiosity quickly turned into fanaticism, and through the power of psychic manipulation, their devotion was twisted into unyielding servitude. By the time players encounter them in Shadow of Chernobyl, Monolith has become an army of zealots, hostile to all outsiders and committed to guarding the zone's darkest truths. At the core of Monolith's identity is their faith, or what appears to be faith. Their doctrine is centered on the divine nature of the Monolith crystal, which they now see as a holy entity. For Monolithians, life itself is secondary to the mission of protecting the artifact. They view outsiders as heretics and enemies, unworthy of the zone's secrets. But how much of this faith is genuine, and how much is the result of manipulation? Devices like the Brain Scorcher don't just brainwash their victims, they instill a religious fervor that obliterates individuality. Monolithians don't just fight for their cause, they die for it with a smile, their minds utterly consumed by the will of the Sea Consciousness. Monolith's faith raises chilling questions. Is belief still belief if it is forced upon you? And how much of their devotion comes from their own hearts versus the psychic interference of the zone? Even their rituals are bizarre and unnerving. Monolithians can often be found kneeling before radar antennas disguised as statues, swaying and nodding in unison as if in a trance. These rituals, while incomprehensible to outsiders, reinforce their connection to the Monolith and its supposed divine will. The Brain Scorcher is one of the zone's most sinister tools. This powerful psychic emitter is located in the Red Forest, acting as both a physical and psychological barrier to those who attempt to reach the center of the zone. Stalkers who wander too close without proper protection experience debilitating headaches, disorientation, and eventually the complete loss of free will. The Scorcher's primary purpose is to create Monolith soldiers. Through its broadcasts, it strips away a stalker's identity, replacing it with unyielding loyalty to the Monolith. These brainwashed individuals become the zone's most effective guardians, blending the intelligence and combat skills of their human origins with the unflinching determination of a zealot. The Scorcher is more than a weapon. It is a factory for creating living tools. Each Monolith soldier is a testament to the power of the zone to destroy humanity. not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. Monolith is a tightly organized faction with a clear hierarchy. At the top are enigmatic leaders like Charon, who directs the faction's operations. Preachers serve as spiritual and tactical leaders, inspiring troops with their haunting chants. Below them are ranks that range from rookies to elite experts, each equipped with progressively advanced weaponry. Their arsenal is among the most advanced in the zone. Monolith soldiers use a mix of common weapons like AK variants and rare high-tech firearms like the FT-200M and the deadly Gauss rifle. Their armor, including the Monolith suit and the faction's exclusive exoskeletons, provides unparalleled protection, making them formidable opponents in any engagement. Monolith's equipment suggests access to resources far beyond those of other factions, whether through smuggling, hidden workshops, or the direct intervention of the sea consciousness. They are equipped to fight and win against anyone who dares to challenge them. In Shadow of Chernobyl, Monolith is at the height of its power, guarding the zone's core and the secrets of the sea consciousness. Players face their relentless forces in the Red Forest, Pripyat, and the Chernobyl NPP itself. In Clear Sky, Monolith's origins come into focus. The game explores their transformation from stalkers into zealots, highlighting the role of the Brain Scorcher and the manipulation of the sea consciousness. Meanwhile, in Call of Pripyat, Monolith is only a shadow of its former self. With the Brain Scorcher destroyed, many Monolithians regain their free will, including Strider's group. However, the remaining fanatics remain a deadly force, fiercely guarding Pripyat and the zone's secrets. Through these games, Monolith's story evolves from an all-powerful antagonist to a tragic reminder of the zone's corrupting influence. Their decline mirrors the unraveling of the sea consciousness, but their legacy endures as a symbol of the zone's enduring mysteries. At its core, Monolith is a reflection of humanity's darkest impulses. Their story explores themes of faith, control, and the cost of pursuing forbidden knowledge. They represent the dangers of obsession and the ease with which belief can be twisted into fanaticism. But Monolith also serves as a mirror. They force players to confront questions about free will, the nature of truth, and the morality of those who manipulate others for their own needs. Are the Monolithians victims, villains, or both? And what does their story say about the zone itself, a place where the line between salvation and damnation is blurred beyond recognition? Monolith is more than just an antagonist. They are the soul of the zone, a chilling embodiment of its mysteries and its dangers. Their story is a testament to the power of belief and the fragility of humanity while in the face of forces beyond comprehension. Before I end the video, I wanted to end with some of the different fun facts and trivia related to Monolith's faction. In Call of Pripyat, the Monolith faction was actually coded to be neutral towards the Ecologist faction. The reasoning behind this is unclear, as there is no direct interaction between the Monolithians and the scientist's bunker. This anomaly might have simply been a coding oversight or a glitch. Also, in the early development versions of Shadow of Chernobyl, the Monolith faction was initially intended to be allied with the bandits. However, this was later changed to align them with the mercenaries in the final version. The rationale for this shift and its potential impact on the storyline remain unknown. In Shadow of Chernobyl, Monolith soldiers do not engage in combat with the zombified stalkers. And last but not least, in Shadow of Chernobyl, the Monolith faction fields 423 active soldiers, and this is not accounting for respawns. Their distribution includes 17 that are attacking the army warehouse, 84 that are stationed in the Red Forest, 30 defending the Brain Scorcher, 82 active in Pripyat, 45 participating in the military assault on the CNPP, 39 guarding the sarcophagus, 30 within the sea consciousness bunker, and 96 involved in the final battle outside the CNPP. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the lore of Monolith. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Stalker lore and other gaming retrospectives. Until next time, Stalkers, and beware the zone and the whispers of the Monolith.